Roland's VS-880EX Digital Studio Workstation resets the standard for full-featured compact digital recording workstations. Building upon the legendary success of the original VS-880, the new VS-880EX offers high-powered digital recording, mixing, and editing, with simultaneous recording on 8 tracks, 128 virtual tracks, stunning built-in digital effects, onboard CD recording and archiving software for use with the optional Roland CD recorder, 16 channels of fully automated digital mixing, and easy routing for simplified operation, all in a self-contained portable package. The VS-880EX expands the power of the original VS-880, increasing the number of simultaneous record tracks to a maximum of 8, so you can track an entire band without sub-mixing. The VS-880EX has a total of 128 virtual tracks, which can be independently recorded and edited. Just decide which 8 virtual tracks you want to use for your final mix. You can save as many takes as you want when recording a guitar, for instance. This is great when you only have one opportunity to record a musician. Record all the takes you like and save them all. Remember, you have 128 virtual tracks to work with. Later, choose your favorite or edit them together for a best of the best version. Here's how the song Love Flows was recorded using the VS-880EX. First, a sequenced stereo drum mix from the MC505 Groovebox, a mic'd drum kit, and 2 acoustic percussion tracks were recorded. These were then bounced down to a stereo drum mix. A bass was then added. 2 acoustic guitar tracks were recorded, then bounced together to create a doubled acoustic guitar track. Then the VS-880EX was used to record an acoustic grand piano at a different location. An impromptu piano solo was captured as well. Stereo organ and mandolin were then recorded and bounced down with the piano in stereo. Lead and background vocals were recorded, then bounced and repositioned for mixdown. A guitar solo recorded on track 6 was comped together with the background vocals onto track 7. A final guitar solo was recorded dry to allow experimentation with Kazem guitar effects during mixdown. The song was then mixed and mastered directly to CD. There are more than enough tracks to capture every take, comp, solo, or instrumentation idea a song could ever desire. Once you've recorded all your tracks, use the VS-880EX's non-destructive editing to craft them into a work of art. Editing tools include copy, move, track exchange, insert, cut, erase, time compression, and time expansion. Don't worry about mistakes, since no edit is ever fatal. You can always undo up to 999 of your last edits. You can even redo if your undo turns out to be a mistake. The VS-880EX has pointer-based editing, which lets you reuse material and experiment freely. You can even copy the entire song and try a new version without using any additional disk space. The 880EX remembers pointers to the original material, such as this drum loop that fills 20 bars in the song simply by referring to the 4-bar original 5 times. The VS-880EX has 2 independent digital stereo effects processors built in. There's no board to buy or install. The EX includes over 200 of Roland's best effects, including lush reverbs and choruses, voice transformer effects, and bread-and-butter recording effects such as compressors, and much more. The built-in effects even include the sensational Roland Kazem-based microphone and guitar amp modeling, which faithfully recreates the sound of some of the greatest mics and guitar amps in history. Kazem mic modeling transforms sounds recorded with inexpensive microphones, such as the Roland DR20, into some of the finest microphones available. Here's an example using Kazem guitar amp modeling and multi-effects. We'll plug directly into the VS-880EX, then begin with the straight guitar sound. And now Kazem. Here's some more examples of Kazem and multi-effects. You can use the VS-880EX's effects over and over during every stage of the recording and mixing process. They can be fully customized, automated via mixer snapshots, and stored with a song or project. Fast access to your mixer settings lets you spend more time making music. Master your own audio CDs right from the VS-880EX using the optional Roland VS-CDR CD recorder. This gives you total creative control over the musical process from the very first note to the final CD. Then, use the CD recorder to back up the song data into inexpensive recordable discs. All song information is saved, including all 128 virtual tracks, all mixer settings, EQ, effects, scenes, automation, all editing, and undo levels. You could reload a song months later and continue exactly where you left off. The VS-880EX has 6 balanced tip ring sleeve inputs. 6 built-in mic preamps allow these analog inputs to be used at either line or mic level. There's also a stereo digital input. Both coax and optical connectors are provided for you to choose from. And when it's time to mix down, the VS-880EX gives you 8 independent outputs, 4 analog and 2 stereo digital outputs. You can assign 8 tracks directly to the 8 outputs. The VS-880EX's 20-bit A to D and D to A converters give increased headroom and dynamic range over competing 16 and 18-bit recording systems, an improvement you'll appreciate in your recordings from day one. The VS-880EX gives you 16 channels of digital mixing, with Auto Mix to provide both dynamic and snapshot mixer automation. The 16 channels lets you mix 8 recorded tracks with the 8 simultaneous inputs. The inputs can include both live performance and synced MIDI tracks. Using MIDI timecode, several Roland Digital Studio workstations can be synced for 16, 24, 32 or more simultaneous playback tracks, all simply, easily, and completely portable. The VS-880EX's digital EQ can be configured as 8 channels of 3-band parametric digital EQ, or 16 channels of 2-band parametric digital EQ. EQ settings can be stored and recalled with mixer scene memory. The VS-880EX features the exclusive Easy Routing Mixer Setup System. Easy Routing takes you step by step through basic recording, bouncing, and mixing operations. Just press Easy Routing, select the operation you wish to perform, and let the VS-880EX walk you through every step of the process. Easy Routing also lets you customize and save settings into helpful mixer templates, such as a band recording template, drum submixing template, or a guitar comping template. Powerful random access digital recording, editing, and mixing was never this easy. The VS-880EX also has a new fast input to track routing method to directly assign inputs or to bounce. The VS-880EX's enhanced interface includes an angled backlit LCD, illuminated buttons that indicate operational status, and larger fader knobs. Visit your local authorized Roland dealer to experience the VS-880EX's exquisite sound and exciting features for yourself. If you'd like to know more about hard disk recording in general, just call toll-free 1-800-386-7575 for a free copy of the booklet, An Introduction to Hard Disk Recording.